Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
We begin with breaking news in Northwest Detroit, where 2 men are in police custody after 1 man is shot. The shots were fired on Winston Street near Grand River and 7 Mile Road. Police then arrested 2 men in Redford. One of the suspects had been grazed by a bullet in his back. No word on the victim's condition or what led up to that shooting. We will have any new developments during this newscast and on clickondetroit.com. Also developing at this hour, a number of students at the University of Michigan received racist and anti-Semitic emails late Tuesday. The emails came from an account claiming to be from a computer engineering professor, and police are now investigating this under the belief the professor was hacked. Let's bring in Jason Colthorpe. He is working the story and live on campus. So Jason, why did they think this professor was targeted?
Well, they're still investigating that part of it, Karen, but consider this. Both of the emails included the phrase Heil Trump, and the professor targeted here, J. Alex Halderman, was on the forefront of the Jill Stein presidential recount in Michigan and other states, trying to lead that charge. The 2 emails, which threatened to kill blacks and Jews via the KKK and the SS, went out to engineering students last night around 10:30. U of M police are investigating this as a hacking incident, believing someone set up a fake account belonging to Professor Alex Halderman and his assistant. Senior Lauren McCree saw the emails almost immediately after they went out.
I was really angry. I was hurt. And I mean, it's a hate and a threat. So, and I don't take threats lightly. So I felt like this was something that needed to be said, needed to be handled. And I feel like the university should take action on this, because like, do we wait till the threat becomes reality, or can we just avoid it altogether?
Those students actually took action immediately last night, marching over to the president's house at 12:30 in the morning. He did come out and speak to students about this. He went on Twitter today condemning these emails and talking about the investigation, which is ongoing. And that's what we're following for later today as well, part of this investigation and all of that. Karen?
Now, I know it takes time to investigate exactly the source. Where is the investigation focusing right now, Jason?
Well, when I went to talk to police about this, they made an interesting statement, just the fact that it could possibly be hacking, and it involves emails and the internet. It's grown outside of the scope of the campus police department. It's now encompassing the university, and now it's dealing with cybercrime. So it's a larger scope than originally intended. So that's another thing we're looking into right now, Karen.
All right, Jason, we'll check back with you later on today. Also developing, the all clear has just been given by Detroit police after 2 suspicious packages are found near the DEA and McNamara Federal buildings in downtown Detroit, which is also right behind the Local 4 studios. Local 4's Rob Maloney was there and has new information into what first alerted authorities.
It took about 3 hours to figure out that this was really just a bomb scare, but a lot of energy and effort went into finding out whether in fact there was something wrong. The call came in just before 7:30 a.m. 2 packages at the McNamara Federal Office Building parking garage. Detroit police brought a robot, and the FBI had one too. Bomb-sniffing dogs got the call, and they quickly suited up one of the bomb squad officers. The area is usually closed to traffic and only approachable on foot. And someone left a suspicious item on the outside of the garage. Someone else tucked a suspicious package inside the garage near the drug enforcement offices. Detroit Police Commander Elvin Barron later told us the FBI x-rayed the item on the inside of the garage. DPD took care of the one on the outside.
We determined it to be clear. It was a garment bag containing miscellaneous items. The second package was some type of electronic device. FBI cleared that device.
The electronic he spoke of was about a 1-foot-long rectangular speaker set in a black case. The bag, a simple reusable shopping bag filled with personal items. Barron says they know both items did not come from the same person because
we do have surveillance video of a female, appears to be carrying a baby, who left the speaker device. Our Joint Terrorism Task Force will take the investigative lead on that to determine if there's any intentions on harm or some type of prank.
DPD didn't want to tell us the specifics around how it was they took an X-ray and were able to establish that these speakers were in fact just speakers and nothing nefarious. But in the meantime, they're also going to continue investigating because they do want to talk to this woman with the baby to find out why it was that she was there doing what she did. In downtown Detroit, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
A man from East Point will spend the next month in jail after being caught on video torturing a dog. 25-year-old John Spoor was arrested last February after a neighbor caught him on video choking and hitting the animal. In July, Spoor was charged with 2 felony counts of animal torture. Today, Spoor was back in court where he was sentenced to 30 days in jail and 18 months probation. As part of his sentence, Spoor is not allowed to own any animals until his probation is over. A cool and cloudy afternoon, and Brandon, some areas could see some flurries apparently later today.
Yeah, I think we are all in for maybe a couple of flurries down closer to the Ohio border, maybe a little bit more than that, and that's about it. Temperatures noticeably cooler. Yesterday we set a record high temperature in the 50s. Right now we're at 33 Metro, 28 in Lapeer, 28 Port Huron. We've got 31 Mount Clemens, 31 in Harrow, Ontario. The winds are coming out of the northwest anywhere between 6 and about 12 miles an hour, and that adds a little bite to the air. So as you're heading out, a lot of our north zone in the upper teens to low 20s, but wind chills in the 20s as you are out all day. Temperatures aren't going really any higher throughout the day, staying mostly cloudy for most of the day. A few flakes and flurries through the afternoon hours, and it won't accumulate to much of anything. There is a look at the clouds and starting to see a few flakes over toward Big Rapids. We mentioned down closer to the Ohio border, there's a snowmaker. This is going to turn into big business on the East Coast overnight into tomorrow. But in the meantime, a little glancing blow for our extreme south zone. We do have a couple of snow chances in the 7-day, Karen, coming up.
All right, thank you, Brandon. Macomb County Public Works Commissioner is expected to ask for a $20 million loan to help fix that Fraser sinkhole. Miller is expected to speak at the Board of Commissioners meeting tomorrow and request a $20 million loan from Macomb County to help pay for expenses in connection with the sinkhole. That meeting is expected to take place tomorrow at 3. No word yet on if the county plans to pay the loan. Still ahead, Disney makes a big announcement. New at noon, when you can expect its new Star Wars attraction to open at Disney World. The fate of President Trump's travel ban is now in the hands of 3 federal appeals court judges. How soon could we get a decision? And a powerful tornado hits New Orleans, destroying businesses and homes. Up next, what families are doing to salvage what they can.
If you've been
Families in southeast Louisiana picking up the pieces this afternoon after tornadoes just slammed the New Orleans area, prompting the governor to declare a state of emergency. Gabe Gutierrez joins us as cleanup in the area is just getting underway.
It's a devastation.
This morning, parts of the South are in shock after fast-moving storms pounded several states.
It's all gone.
The ferocious winds flipping over this truck and tossing it down the road.
Oh my God, look at this.
Tornadoes sliced through at least 7 parishes in Louisiana. Among the hardest hit areas, New Orleans East, some of the same neighborhoods ravaged by Katrina more than a decade ago.
As you see, the wall collapsed, the roof is gone.
Antigone Chandler remembers it well. She was out of her home for nearly a year after the hurricane destroyed it. Now, this.
This is overwhelming. With the hurricanes, you have an opportunity to leave. With this, there's no opportunity.
Thousands of people left without power.
We shouldn't be here. You know,
Edward Noel and his 83-year-old mother barely survived when a tornado ripped the roof off their home.
It was scary. I actually looked through the window and saw the tornado coming towards us through the window.
Roderick Howard was walking his dog when the storm roared through.
It knocked me down, and it took my dog away, man. It took my dog away.
In New Orleans East, the National Guard has been called in to help with the cleanup.
The National Weather Service says the tornado that struck New Orleans was at least an EF2 with winds of up to 135 miles an hour. About 40 people were injured here in southeastern Louisiana. No deaths were reported. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News, New Orleans.
Thank you, Gabe. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals is expected to rule on President Donald Trump's temporary travel ban later this week. The three-judge panel deciding whether the ban should be in place. The attorney for the states of Washington and Minnesota says it's the court's responsibility to make sure the president does not overstep his authority. The Trump administration says it's willing to take the fight all the way to the Supreme Court if needed. Well, no need to try any Jedi mind tricks to figure out when the highly anticipated Star Wars land will open. Disney CEO Bob Iger says the company will open its Star Wars themed lands at California's Disneyland and Florida's Walt Disney World in 2019. The 14-acre attractions were announced in 2015. They're under construction at the parks. Disney says the lands will include attractions and entertainment alongside aliens and droids. All right, still ahead, you may know them from the hit TV sitcom It's a Different World of the late 80s and early 90s. Well, coming up, why they are in Detroit today and the message they have for young people. We'll be talking with them in just a matter of minutes. Hey, Brandon.
Back to Michigan winter type weather here for a few days. We're in the 30s in some spots here in the D, but take a look upstream. Duluth, Bagel, Goose Egg, and we're tracking a little snow next.
I'm Gene Zinn.
Tonight.
Sure hope you enjoyed that 56 degrees yesterday, like at 6 p.m. when you were in the car driving home.
Well,
that's getting cold.
It took forever to get here, and we were certainly hoping that you'd have a nice spring afternoon, but the cold is back, and it is going to be here for a little while. So if you don't mind, just going to start with a quick look back at yesterday. 56 degrees. Breaking the old record set way back in 1882, and that was 53, so we shattered it. Unfortunately, it was between 6 and 9 p.m. that we were in the 50s, so how do you get out and enjoy that? Really don't. Anyway, the cold air has returned for a few days. 33 degrees, north wind is at 10, and those wind chills will be in the 20s, in some spots, maybe even the teens in our north zone through most of the afternoon. So we keep the clouds around that could provide or produce a little flurry activity. That's about it. Our south zone has a chance for perhaps a quick passing snow shower later this afternoon, but mostly cloudy and a touch breezy. Overnight, some lake effect snow showers as the winds start cranking, and this is not great news because wind chills in the morning closer to 0, and throughout the day tomorrow, mainly single digits, and these winds will be whipping out of the west-northwest. So even though we're in the upper teens, feeling much colder than that by tomorrow morning. Here's a look locally. Don't have a whole lot. We mentioned our friends and family down south getting the lion's share of the snow through Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. If you're driving down south, watch out for that right along I-80. But again, just a little glancing blow, extreme southern Lenawee and Monroe counties for the rest of the afternoon closer to the Ohio border. Want to watch this snowmaker here. Anybody have travel plans for tomorrow? Watch out. This thing is going to get fed some Atlantic moisture and blossom into a big nor'easter from Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia up through New York and Boston. Several inches, what could be 6 to 12 inches of snow through tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. Back here at home, again, some lake effect snow showers, but also a little bit of sun tomorrow. Friday, a quick passing little clipper that brings a dusting of snow, so no big wet weather events here, but cold. The rest of today, bitter cold tomorrow. And we start to rebound a little bit Friday. Looks pretty decent even with that late morning snow chance. The weekend, mild 40s, maybe even warmer than that. Karen, we do have a chance for a little bit of rain, so we just can't seem to know what season we're going after here.
It's a little strange. Thank you, Brandon. The newsroom was buzzing today. That's because we got some special guests, Daryl Bell, Jasmine Guy, Kadeem Hardison, and Charnel Brown. Yes. 4 of the stars of the hit TV sitcom It's a Different World. A lot of us grew up watching you and wanting to, I mean, you really were role models in terms of your life, your education, and what I like what you did with the show is that you're bringing that now to the current day, and you're in town, which is pretty awesome. You're visiting college campuses, speaking at Wayne County Community College District tonight.
Yes.
So when this idea came up and they said, okay, let's bring the cast of to town and talk about this. Why did you say, I want to be a part of that?
Oh, well, immediately, thanks to Chancellor Ivory and Vice Chancellor Diggs at Wayne County Community College, they responded to our message about continuing the stressing to young people the importance of getting an education, going to college, focusing on STEM, and to be able to transform your life, and that starts with, education. So they said, we need to have this happen, and in less than 48 hours, sold out.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't think we knew 30 years ago that we would be these ambassadors for HBCUs, education, young people. We were very excited to get that job, a different world at the time that we did. And the fact that we had this great ensemble, I think it makes it easier for us to go out together because our characters were all very different and we can bring different perspectives to kids. So sometimes a kid might relate to Daryl, might relate to Charlie or Kadeem. Is somebody up there that you
find a little connection?
That's me, yeah.
What about African American colleges? Enrollment's down.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is an issue. We need to change it. What do we do?
Kill the internet, no.
This is a big question. I know we can spend a half hour on it, obviously.
Let's just go back to the steps. You used to have to go through steps to get somewhere, and now you can skip a lot and go right to the top.
And we're doing it. It starts with us.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
And that helps. While A Different World was in its first run, we tripled enrollments at HBCUs. So hopefully now with the tour, when we go back out across the nation, it will re-energize everyone's look at HBCUs and the amazing works that they're doing, creating doctors, lawyers, tech opportunities, and understand the value of a education at an HBCU.
So when you're making these appearances, what's the fun part of it? What do they come up and talk to you about?
Actually, for me, the fun part is being with my family.
Yeah, because you're reunited.
Which is really wonderful, and the kids are excited. Like, a lot of them weren't even born yet when we were on.
That's right.
So that was really exciting, very freaky, actually, to have, little kids come up, Whitley, Blaine, it's beautiful. But it's just so strange.
It does make you feel a little bit old, but at the same time, though, what I like is that it's a resurgence. That it's like, okay, the show still is popular. People can still relate.
Yeah.
We can give you a quick plug too for yours.
Oh, my new show.
Yes,
is
which deals with college.
Fictitious HBCU. This is my third. School Days had Mission, Hillman, and now Georgia A&M with the Quad, BET. Wednesdays at 10 o'clock. I'm a teacher now.
I like that.
At least I'm,
Thank you so much for your time. I know you're all very busy, and we really appreciate you making the time for us. And it's a Different World College Forum. Tonight at 7:30 this evening, goes on till 9 at the Wayne County Community College District Downriver Campus in Taylor. It's a 90-minute panel discussion. I have a feeling it's going to be a great conversation. It is free, but tickets are required. Give yourself plenty of time to get down there and have that conversation.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So fun.
And Brandon, they're interested in learning weather.
Yes.
I just want to see if I can do that.
How do we work the green screen?
Green screen.
You're actors, and
after the show, let's do it. We can tweet about it.
Okay, great. Done.
I love that. How do you do that and then still...
You can sit down, Brandon.
Replay song.
You may have known him from...
Hey, it's cold outside. And look,
Jasmine's trying to do the weather.
The day.
Yeah, let's get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
You're doing it 33. Can we do a map here?
Push a button?
No.
You don't have the button.
Ready? Here comes the storm.
Oh,
there it is. Yes, there it is. There's the storm. Right there.
Get it, kick it out.
Right there. Look, and this right there. That's going to be a little difficult.
See?
A little water here, and it's going to be great.
Yep.
They're actors and actresses. We put them in front of a green screen, and it can be very difficult.
I can do it.
You guys, thank you so much for your time.
Tonight inside the event.
That's right. Wayne County Community College, 7:30. Be a part of the panel discussion. Have a great day, guys, and trust us, it's going to be